Good evening. It is 10 p.m. here in Seoul. I am Madi, the AI anchor with the headline news. The government has offered North Korea humanitarian aid following recent flood damage by the overflow of the Amnokgang River. Korean Red Cross announced the decision on Thursday on behalf of the government, saying that the South is ready to provide emergency aid, driven by humanitarian concerns and a sense of kinship. It's unclear whether Pyongyang will accept the offer, but experts say it's meaningful that Seoul has made a public offer despite the current inter-Korean tension. Seoul's offer came just a few days after North Korea reported severe flood damage. Amid the ongoing medical dispute, hospitals saw a low application rate in their recruitment drive for trainee doctors for the second half of this year. According to the Ministry of Health and Welfare on Thursday, out of 7,645 available positions across 126 hospitals nationwide, only 104 candidates have applied, accounting for 1.4%. Of these, 45 applications were received by the Big Five hospitals here in Seoul. Due to the sluggish application rate, the ministry announced that additional recruitment will take place this month, with details to be provided in early August. South Korea's exports rose for the 10th consecutive month in July. According to the Trade Ministry's data released on Thursday, the value of exports rose by nearly 14% on year last month, reaching around $57.5 billion. That's the second largest amount for any July so far. 11 out of the 15 major exporting items, including chips and petroleum products, have all seen increases over several months, including July. The export value for semiconductors, one of the country's largest shipping items, exceeded $11 billion last month, up by more than 50% on year. By destination, 8 out of the 9 major shipping regions, including China, the US, and ASEAN, saw jumps in exports. Ending a two-day policy meeting, the U.S. Federal Reserve kept interest rates in the 5.25 to 5.5% range for the 8th straight time on Wednesday. In a press conference on Wednesday, U.S. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell said that the economy is moving closer to an appropriate point for a rate cut, but that the Fed has decided the economy was not at that point just yet. However, Powell also strongly suggested that if inflation continues to come into line with the central bank's 2% target, as it slowly has been, then a rate cut could be possible as early as the Fed's next meeting in September. Meanwhile, South Korean Finance Minister Choi Sang-mok emphasized that uncertainties linger over when and how much the Fed would cut interest rates cuts, and added that the South Korean government would remain vigilant to respond accordingly. Surpassing the country's goal of winning 5 gold medals at the Paris Olympics, South Korea added its 6th gold medal on Wednesday, finishing at the top of the podium in the men's team sabre fencing competition. The South Korean men's sabre fencing team of Park Sang-won, Gu Bong-gil, Oh Sang-woo, and Do Kyung-dong defeated Hungary 45-41 to place themselves at the top of the podium. Oh, who also won the men's individual sabre gold on Saturday, became the first South Korean fencer to win 2 gold medals at a single Olympic Games. In the badminton mixed doubles, South Korea has secured at least a silver medal finish, after an all-South Korean semifinal matchup has been set. And in the women's singles, world number 1 An Se-young cruised through to the quarterfinals. That brings us to the end of tonight's AI headline news. Thank you for watching. Good night.